I wanted to wrap this up before I went to bed tonight. Um, so I've been working on lighting my landing pads up with spotlights. I wanted to come up with an idea that didn't take a lot of parts, that were easy to make. Forgive the wiring; it'll be cleaned up when it's actually on the layout. But the spotlights are pretty easy, pretty standard parts, and they're adjustable, so they actually swivel, they tilt up and down. Of course, they break when I'm holding on to a phone. um, so it depends on what kind of ship you have here that you can change the lighting, which is kind of neat. Like you might let me get my finger to the picture. Um, this was my this was my quote unquote smashed Galaxy Explorer, the one that was in the repair bay for many shows back from 2010 to 2015. It's the only one I actually have access to right now. The other ones are, of course, in storage waiting for a show. But this one actually has the Life Lights Advanced kit in it, so you can see that the running lights are all flashy, which is kind of neat. And there's lights inside, so you can see inside the cockpit. But and the landing pad's all lit up. So you got the landing pad lit up. You got the spotlights shining on the Galaxy Explorer. You got the Galaxy Explorer lit up, flashing inside, and the driving lights and the running lights, and you got these little red lights here that are permanently on. All this whole thing is done by Life Lights. It's done by one advanced kit inside the Galaxy Explorer, and two basic kits that are basically underneath here. Again, that's going to be worked into the plywood that the landing pads are taped to, so you won't see it, right? And of course, it's raised off the ground, which is fine. The Galaxy Explorer is wired. There's a little wire coming out the back of the Galaxy Explorer, so again, I don't have to worry about batteries. I just have to remember that so I don't go yoinking this thing off and ripping off a wire. But I think the spotlights are nice. I think this whole thing is lit up right now by those lights that you see. So the 4 spotlights, the 12 landing pad lights, and of course the Galaxy Explorer itself is self-lit a little bit. I can't turn them off now, but anyway, I think if I do the 7 other landing pads on the layout like this, I think that's going to be good enough for lighting. I think it's going to look really cool in lights out because everything's going to look lit. And yeah, so I got 14 more spotlights to make, which means I have to put a big order in at Rob Hendricks Life Lights. I also, of course, have to light up all the landing pads too, and that takes 12 lights there. So that's 12 lights plus 13, 14, 15, 16 lights per landing pad. And again, the T intersections will be lit up as well. They only have the little yellow pips on it, 1x1 trans yellow. Actually, I use for that trans yellow 1x1 round bricks. But I want to light those up too, so when people are when my space guys are driving from location to location, they can actually see the road. But anyway, that's my little story tonight. This whole thing is lit up. All my lights are off in my room, and that thing's very bright. And that's done again by 12, 14, 16 external lights, and then 8 internal lights in the Galaxy Explorer. I can't complain about that at all. I think that's going to be fine. I think that's going to give enough light on the actual ground level outside the buildings. The buildings, of course, are obviously all lit up. You can find other videos showing them all lit up. But I like the fact that with 2 hands, I can adjust these lights to point at different things. They tilt back and forth. The lights turn in and out, up and down. So I think that's a done deal. I have to make a few Bricklink orders because these octagons I don't have a lot of, and I actually ran out of 2x2 white radar dishes. I used them all up as lights inside my buildings, and I probably have 50, 75 of them inside my buildings because they make really nice overhead lamps. But that'll be for whenever I make a Bricklink order and Bricklink starts shipping again, because again, many people aren't shipping because of the social distancing, and I'm not going to fault them for that. So again, everybody stay safe, stay happy, stay busy. This is what's keeping me busy. And when this is all over, I hope to have a wonderful, bright, lit up layout to show everybody. And I'll keep on working on it, and I'll keep on posting updates as I go through. Everybody have a good night. Take care. Bye.